Okay, it should be back up. Yeah, it's backed up. Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too. Of course, I would never kill any of my friends. I feel like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united, but
Well.
to be honest, I wish Baka Baka and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Oh no, yeah, so Genocide Jill just stalks Baka Baka. Yeah, and she calls him Master. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but that bond hid weakness and fragility. Baka Baka. All-star apologies. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what opened up, what was waiting for us. It said, you must not leave. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let's see if I can go back to it. Well, no, I mean like this way. If like not many lines have happened since then, I can go back to it. I'm sorry, that like story just cracks me up for no reason. Yeah. No, it wasn't even 100% beef. It kind of had something that I think is called foot lettuce. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Number 15. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Johnny Test. Oh. Rattle, rattle. No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is the data center, but what would be behind this door is a total mystery. This fat cock. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Play the night away. I think you're special in your own way. I'd like to sing a song with you, and it's my favorite thing to do, and I love you through and through. Come on, guys, we just gotta sing louder. Come play with Freddy, play the night away. This is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Hina and Sakura lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with her, but I can't. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Really? Well, okay. Are you queefing though? Makoto! Makoto! Are you queefing? Are you queefing, Makoto? Hey, listen, Makoto! Listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me! Okay, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
Hey, and what? There's even proteinenzyme X. What's that? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? It's amazing. It's a gold mine. All my prayers have been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers, then. A gold mine, huh? Surveillance camera, okay. Come play with Freddy, play the night away. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it managed to make things feel weirder. There's a flower on the desk. There's a flower on the desk. The flower on the desk. There's a flower on the desk. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What the? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are now dead. Classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly as important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. Can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in the world of despair like this. So does this mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in this picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka. No, there's no way Monokuma did it. It must be fake. You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying the picture is real. If there were such things as a Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're being split.
It's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. Real, if that's true, if that's the case. That's the case, this place is sus! The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room, there must be something worthwhile in here. The door's locked. Damn it. I checked there. Checked there. Checked there. There's something on this hall. Music. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think? About the secret room in the boys' bathroom? Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking, I was attacked. Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. But when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were. It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go in and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I figured out that if the mastermind actually knew about that room, but to attack you and steal everything in that room, then you must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked. You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note said that you must not leave. We shouldn't talk about that, not here. Kyo stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. I'm looking into it. If I can find anything out, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I didn't have any say in the matter. So, now it's your turn. Let me hear your secret, huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice you're hiding something? Am I wrong? That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Oh.
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right. There shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but... Oh, I'm telling her! Yeah, I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friends whenever you don't have evidence. I'm gonna tell her. Let me tell her. I can't tell her. Like, literally can't tell her. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry, I really am.
Fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there. I wanted to tell her! I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but before I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Okay, so I need to talk to Zarya. And then I need to talk to Kyoko. That's what I'm doing during free time. Not long after that, I got to the dining hall. The others began to trickle in. after a few minutes. So this is everyone.
Well, then.
Let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in the chem lab in the 4th floor. It had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there were all-star casts of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre probably the only ones interested in that kind of stuff. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There's medicine and health stuff, but on the top of that, there is also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Baka Baka or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case, yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Baka Baka. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the place where we find clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about that stupid lock?
about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't.
hey.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking about busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. Not mad. You're totally mad.
This is kind
I
of
was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously.
bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There's a new rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure as hell he was gonna kill me or something for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor, none of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. It was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset
that's
to you?
right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. So has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so.
Serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all. Would have run a way out. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say
How
something?
about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, it's something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found the picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal coverings the window. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But
But how can that...
Conspiracy.
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it... There would be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's fake, but Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Because...
Huh? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're just thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture. He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted? Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Baka Baka. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You're all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry?
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever causes your face to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey.
Baka Baka, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath. Hold on. Is he saying that he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench with the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you just have to come hear what Alter Ego has said
What's
too?
your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me. Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Wow.
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? Well, we'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist and now a super sadist? Genocide Jack is standing in front of the laptop so I can't get to it. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? You have to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, just give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees, 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you allow me to use the laptop? Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let's talk to Alter Ego.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Baka Baka, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands were starting to shake.
Just a second.
move. A single word was like a sharpened blade wounded. I moved to let her take over.
So then.
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live the rest of their lives here.
I see.
That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been in prison here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do
Just
that?
a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This was how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
What kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. I see. Things are starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging
That's
ground.
right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? What could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kiko typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was, "Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry." And that's all he said.
What?
Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? It would appear so disappointing. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had to do so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, I still don't know who, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So it was the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. But according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. So it seems even likely that he's somewhere in this school right now. The headmaster here in the school?
Okay.
That's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monaco has been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead right now. So, what are we supposed to do? We'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
What?
No matter what the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then.
Well, we should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. This is wrist clicking of keys, as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? Is the stream still up? Hello? Is the stream still up? Okay. Just making sure, because I know I lagged out, and I will be right back. One, two, three, four. Who's that knocking at my door? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up, don't be late. 9, 10, 11, 12. Gotta see what I can tell. Grab your fans, flip your tail. School's out. Ring a bell. Ba-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurry up, don't be late. No, the average way off guard. Alright, I'm back. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
Well, I guess that's it. That's it, a simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done. I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he
Indeed.
could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry
But-
for him. Feel sorry, but he's just a computer program,
Well-
right? Yeah, I know, but he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. Can't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. When we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean, I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But, you know what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person from an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. But there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives us value to survival. So anyway, don't so anyway. That's a totally smart and cool thing that I just quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As much as his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but
just a second.
and frankly, I question the ease in which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Did you really mean
Wait.
that? The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was with the Hood Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that this happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Well, he said the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that could be described that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry.
sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of
at the
Hope's
very
Peak.
least.
If nothing else, it could have been some connection to the school.
What?
All of the students were here killed or something?
However,
that kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news, at least one of us would remember that.
Could it be?
Then maybe they covered it up. It'd explain why none of us knew the school had been shut
I
down.
see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible. What? Nope. I know the difference between a snow bunny and a slaw bunny. One gives me head. It's that one slobs on these nuts. Oh my god. Prevail. A slaw bunny. You know, 'cause you swab on these nuts. Well, Prevail, you're swabbing on these nuts, so, clearly you find some things good. Would you rather it be your mom, Prevail? Because I will happily take your mom. Like, Prevail, like, your mom's just giving me really good head right now. He just ignores it now. Alright, totally covering something up like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like
Anyway.
that. Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
So-
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak
Correct.
Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us
No matter
everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko, when she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Oh, yeah, good idea. Then Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Bugabug is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not mad about the whole breaking into Headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little doesn't matter even a little. I'm just jealous you guys are enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building, I feel it building. My head's about boiling over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain. When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted an incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
correct. Hey,
But what does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know, it'll make me feel way better. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it all because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. Excuse me. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it. Behind it all, the mastermind. All of these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I tried being a shrimp. She was like, the company's been trying to push this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all of the details, it turned out it wasn't even a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but like a little popcorn shrimp. It's totally tiny. You wouldn't have believed the world's smallest mascot. Like eating shrimp, I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "Oh, you think you can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
That's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Dick on my tip.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. Why are you staring at me? Oh, Toko,
What's your problem?
what do you think your eyes will rot by just looking at me?
What the heck?
Fine, then don't look at me. Just surprised to see you at breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us here. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Baka Baka said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here. Oh, she said. So I'm totally Baka Baka's type. Anyway, oh, she said she'd come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know she said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtylandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. There's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your little illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping that big fat chalk tight. going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of violet blackboard, and it's amazing, and decent ideas are coming to me one after another. So would you rather have your black eye on the left or right? Oh, sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. With everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before everything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. So now that Kyoko's dumped and Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart? Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these past few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... Must be because of the battle. But it must be pretty bad if you're gonna have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something. Makoto, I don't know what you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
Sorry. You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. I'm kinda nervous. Huh? How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, you know, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You have two moms? What? That's just how things were. It's like a serious issue. Just let it go. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Polygamy? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot more courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Well, I don't care. I'm still gonna go talk to Sakura today. It's you. It's okay if we talk more tomorrow. Right now I need to rest. Sakura, fuck you. Kyoko?
Anyway.
I'm busy, I don't have time to waste. I can't even hang out with Kyoko. This is so sad. Guess we have to hang out with Dan.
Yo! Help me!
Please kill someone if you must, but don't kill me.
Well?
Well then, heated discussion about cosmetology. Hero and I grew a little closer today. You know what? let's give you... Whoa, I've actually always wanted one of these. My god, my Buddha, my Makoto. I will never forget what you've done for me. I got the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Well,
Hey Makoto, are you familiar with Kamada? It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it? Well, I don't know anyone... don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. What does? Umas. Umas, I think, are... What are Umas? Cryptids?
you know?
Okay, let's go. Okay, I got it. What kind of cryptids? Yeah. The terrifying skyfish. In the west, cryptids? In the west, they're usually called rods. They can fly, and they have a thin body and a wide fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You ever heard of an Amnormalchris? Some people think that the skyfish evolved from them, and others think that they're an artificial life form and genetically engineering military superweapon. It's scary as hell. What would they be doing in Tokyo? And maybe Kamada no less. Nobody knows, but I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamada and Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call the airlines. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish, and I know what it is. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. And that's what I'm gonna tell them. I wouldn't do it if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super cool? I just don't understand. It's all done. Kyoko, let me talk to you. Kyoko, let me talk to you. Kyoko, let me love. I just wanna love and hug you. Let me grope your breasts. Not really right now though, I just want a hug and cuddle and caress your face as I more you while playing nurse. So yeah, ba-ba-da-da. I guess she doesn't even want to see my face. Kyoko, call me by your name. Bruh. I have so little options now, I don't want to talk to Aoi. And I don't want to talk to Dan again. Who's left? I guess I can talk to Baka Baka. The others have flocked together as usual, I see. They need to be careful, and growing too close will cloud their judgment.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Ew. Baka Baka and I grew a little closer today. I feel like he would appreciate this. Fine, I'll take it. I hope you appreciate this. I get the impression he liked it. That's good. I have a question for you. Huh?
That's
you
right.
do? Something's been bothering me for a while now. I can't take it anymore. So to this, answer my question. You need to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh well, I don't totally get it myself, but What I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal
So in
students.
other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. Well, I guess that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or attributes could get into this school? I forget to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all of that off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
in other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, I, who have everything, we are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Baka Baka left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Baka Baka today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Dame, dame.
Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
Byakuya? Byakuya. Byakuya. You're the last one, everyone else is already inside.
However,
I have a bad feeling about this.
well
Sakura?
then,
Koda, something happens to me. Hina.
I'm
Huh?
sorry. So
No,
then,
never mind, who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura. Everyone must have heard the announcement, so once we were all gathered in the gym, it began.
Well,
Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? Hmm?
that's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We gotta go through this again. No, not again. I can't take it
I
anymore.
see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about the motive. The reason I've gathered you all here is that so I could get rid of my grudge.
why?
Grudge? We all have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush and just tell us what you're talking about. Ow. Well, Baka Baka, you've already told everyone about how you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
in other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
Hey,
What? So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't even that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. He said a spy is Sakura.
this?
What are you talking
You're a
about?
liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy, right, Sakura? Sakura, and I just add, Sakura's fulfilled the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
Can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what does this mean? Is this true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way! But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're
Well,
wrong.
he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. That he was being serious? For serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. So you even lying to us this time? That's not true. Sakura's just probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason she didn't have a choice. She's just being forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow. And Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact, because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's when I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? During their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that. The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to stay loyal. To swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you believe in some sort of alternative reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Possible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura could never do that. Okay then, Sakura, if you really have cut all ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. You don't know. That just makes you all even more suspicious. She's telling the truth. You have to believe her. Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Why don't you have an inside voice?
Terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
Sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. What do honestly mean if you both go down? Hina, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym, and then...
This, as such, it is officially soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Bruh. And it's nighttime. We should all go to
no
bed.
way.
What on this whole thing with Sakura
Don't make
is?
me repeat myself.
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to
That's
discuss.
terrible.
No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it? You think you understand? You don't even know who she really was.
This.
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is a spy. She's the traitor. Baka Baka said Sakura's the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone else believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a stretch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human regrets has things they'd like to go and back and change.
'Cause I'm a bear.
Good
Exactly,
morning,
Prevail.
everyone. It is now 7
It makes
a.m.,
perfect sense.
And nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
It does! Like, it really gets you in the feels and it talks straight facts about life. Yeah, he is a scary bear. What? What? Prevail, you started singing it. What do you mean, no? The fact that you didn't realize makes it worse. At least I knew what I was doing. You did it subconsciously. Why is no one questioning why Prevail has like it subconsciously embedded in his mind that he's a scary bear? Why is that not concerning?
Get ready to greet an...
I mean, my nuts aren't concerning because they're being sucked by your mom right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, Draven. Kyoko! Kyoko, good morning. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has been really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Koto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Baka Baka, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed not the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura? All I know is that if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
This.
Why do you hate her so much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. It's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid, it's a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey.
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck? However,
That may be part of it, but that's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted us to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion and the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? It's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can be the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
idiot, you really asked her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, it's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Baka Baka! In fact, if she did die, it would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Yeah, she put some hands on him. I should have died. Interesting, then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
That's exactly what the mastermind wants and exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong, lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000! She was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth any of my
Just a
attention.
second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Baka Baka, and all you could do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to be to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. So what should I do today? Maybe find Sakura. Okay, Sakura's in the chem lab. And Kyoko's in the sussy baka. Yeah. You okay, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Yeah, let's spend some time with Sakura. Even if I don't feel like talking. You'll still stand by me? I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a present. And I have just the thing. Fresh bindings. You really want to give me something so like more bandage wraps, like how she has some on her arms? Yeah. You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget what I said, I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I have plenty of time. Let's go, I made her happy. Let's go find Kyoko. Can I please find Kyoko? So she can finally love me again, please? I had a good thing going with her. She liked me, I liked her. She forgave me about the thong thing. Yes! We had a good thing going. My good thing was going in Kyoko. She wasn't even looking at my face. Kyoko, let me love you. You know what? We've never talked to Trisha. But like, here's the thing. Like, sure. But we talked to him yesterday. Yeah, and like yesterday I couldn't talk to Kyoko, so I talked to Baka Baka. And I got a new skill from him. What if I get a skill from her? I can learn how to be crazy. I can learn why my friends don't walk, they run. How they skinny dip in rabbit holes for fun. I don't want to talk to Hina. No, we're just gonna go talk to Sakura again. Sakura gets all my time today. I don't want to talk to Hina. Okay, she thought that I raped Kyoko. Or tried to put myself onto Kyoko. Like, that is her assumptions of me. That's why she thinks Kyoko is mad at me. Because I tried to force myself onto her. That's her thinking all men. Right. Okay. No, you said to go talk to Toko. Listen, I'm really sorry, but I kind of want to be alone right now. I've got a lot I need to think about. She doesn't even want to talk to me! Where's Fat Guy when I actually want to talk to him? Yeah. No, like, this is gonna be my This is gonna be my 4th time talking to Hiro. Just saying.
According to the spirits,
Had a dream last night. Saw that the spirit world is gonna flood us with energy and save us from the school
how
nightmare.
about that?
It's the prophecy. Take heart, man. So we're spending time with
You know?
Hiro. That's something I wanted to show you. I got stigmata on my
Hey,
back.
come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Hiro showed me the scar on his back, though, and didn't really get what it meant. Hiro and I grew a little closer. I wonder how much I could get for this at the pawn shop. Kidding, I appreciate it, really. Does that mean he liked it? I'm surprised with how well you and me get along, Makoto. Seems like we hang out all the time these days. Was that a bad thing? Oh no, not at all. Since we're like such good friends, could I ask you something? Wait, I totally realized something just now, completely out of nowhere. I feel like I'm about to see the performance of a lifetime. Say, Makoto, have you been feeling down in the dumps? No energy, no spark. Huh, you think so?
You know?
Oh, you don't have to hide it from me. I know what it's like, I've been there. And you know what I'd recommend? This. What's this? A crystal ball. Okay, and? Just hold on for a second. Here. Completely against my will, Hero shoved a crystal ball into my ass.
Well?
What'd you think? Nice and cool to the touch. Feels good, doesn't it? Actually, yeah. Can you feel its power, can't you? Huh. I do feel its power.
How about that?
It's the ancient power of our timeless Mother Earth.
You're serious.
You see, that crystal ball has quite the history. It was found in the ruins of some other Atlantean's ass, and then it was up mine. And now it's up yours. This precious item grants enormous power to whoever it holds, bringing prosperity and peace of mind. This very ball has known the touch of Napoleon, George Washington, and even Genghis Khan. Really? It's been up all of those people's ass? I think it's probably the single most unbelievable thing I've ever heard. I think I'd like to give it to you as a present. In return, I'd like you to come with me to a little seminar when we get out of here. Don't worry, I'll see about getting a discount on your entry fee, because that's what friends do. That's really nice of you and all. But I'm not sure. I'm really interested.
How about that?
Sorry, the crystal bar has already acknowledged you as the proper owner. It wants to stay with you. It needs to stay with you, and it's given itself to you. So now you gotta keep your promise. You don't want to know what it does to the Oathbreakers. Okay, I'm counting on you, pal. Refusing to take back the crystal ball, Hero hurried away. I could hear him mumbling himself. Finally made my quota. I really hope I heard him wrong. I just unlocked the skill Crystal Prediction. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. I decided to go back to my room for a while. But no, that's the one that broke. That's the one that broke. But he just, like, that's the thing though, Prevail. Like, he shoved it up my ass, and then I was like, yeah, it feels good.
It is now 10 p.m.
It is.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
No, I didn't.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly
No, yeah, all we know is lie, kitchen, game, hot Cheeto. And no be in kitchen. Excuse me.
Okay then, sweet dreams.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everything's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about I make you an extra special? You can be the crab that walks sideways and backwards. And how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forwards. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other phone, on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard it, and I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey. It's just some legend, hardly relevant to the greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but crab doesn't even stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
That's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet another
Beautiful day. I need to do something about soccer. I better go to the dining hall and see the others one more time. I'm gonna grind on your mom. Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. But she is Draven. Like, just accept it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Makoto, we got a big problem. Sussiboka? Sussiboka? Is it back? Is it back? Okay. Hey Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way, she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, they just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. That led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally not adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay, or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get to Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hina. Hiro, help us. So, Toko cut Hina. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now, all thanks to me, you know. Well, thanks 1,000 to you, sir. So sarcastic just makes you sound even more hostile. So, hey, you know, what the hell happened? Well, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. We guess that fight was because of Sakura. At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you never have any time left in your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I just felt like I wanted to punch her a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. That's when things got out of hand. Genocide Jack got let loose, right? It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started waddling up with tears. Or welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened? Oh, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It's Genocide Jill. It's all that demented, furious fiend's fault.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No, forgive. I can't forgive this.
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive
Why? Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I'd gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me, I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were Kyoko, hey, hey Kyoko, hey Kyoko, Kyoko, hey Kyoko, are you still mad at me? Still mad at me, Kyoko, you still mad at me? Like, okay, so like, I know you're mad at me, but like, why are you still mad at me? Huh? It's about that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it, but if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind, I'm sorry. It's fine, I've already forgotten about it. Besides, I may have overreacted. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with, like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Can I give you a not you song now?
In other words...
Can I, please?
Because... That's fine. In any...
I think you would like it. You wanted to talk to me about something? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So...
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out, I guess,
Shall
but...
we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko, I hurried up to catch up with her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned. That's right, it has to do with alter ego. And you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done with his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring some others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Aw. Sussy Baka? Hello. So, is it just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Well, he said my job was done right, but just to stop here, saying I finished my work. I don't want that. I want to keep helping everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can get out of here. That's what Master would want too. To help everyone else. To solve the mystery of the school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but I still have to do this. I'm scared. But I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think that it's inhumane. I'm just some inhuman AI, but that it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You said what's the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
Did I talk to Alter Ego? I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe it's a question even the programmer's creator can't answer. But I can say this. There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. To be honest, I don't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind will really notice it.
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them they're your friend. So, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I wanna believe. So please let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One
That's
place.
right.
Remember, there's another place besides here. There's no surveillance camera. A room without surveillance camera. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance
Indeed.
camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an external port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera in there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on this, then it's all over. Right?
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Because it's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let
It's
me do
true.
it. Okay then. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed him underneath my jacket. It tickles! Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood, your command has been implemented. Good. We have to have him react like a machine like that with all of a sudden. I didn't know how to
Makoto.
react. In the secret room there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't already taken it. Well, all we have to do is check for
it's
ourselves. Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Sussy Baka. Hold on. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting tired and I'm yawning a lot. So I'm going to save. Among Us. Yeah?